Hey there, everybody. So this is just a little video to go over this spending multiplier handout because you might have been absent or you may want someone to go over it again with you. So what I'm going to do is just walk you through it and feel free to watch again or to come and ask questions. So first of all, at the top of the handout, there's a space for you to do to fill in what the formulas are. So just refresh your memory that the spending multiplier is 1 over the NPS, or it's 1 over 1 minus the MPC. So remember that the MPS and the MPC add up to 1. We remove the percentages, so we make the MPS and the MPC decimals. So you're usually going to see things like 0.9, 0.8, or 0.75 because you cannot use a calculator on the AP exam, and those are the easiest to calculate with that in mind. The change in the GDP formula is also a really important formula to know. Sometimes students struggle because they know the spending multiplier and then they don't know what to do with it. So this is a really important formula. So the change in GDP equals the spending multiplier times the change in spending. And please remember that the change in spending can come from any of those categories in the expenditures approach that aggregate demand represents. So it doesn't have to be government spending, it doesn't have to be consumer spending, it can be any of those four. And we tried to create examples for you to practice that. So in the first example, it says that the nation's MPC is 1 over 0.8. Calculate the maximum change in the GDP if government spending increased by $10 million. So first, we know the MPC is 0.8. So that means using this formula, our multiplier is going to be 1 over 0.2. And I did that by subtracting 0.8 from 1. This is also the same as 1 over 2/10. For those of you that look at 1 over 0.2 and you start to get a little nervous about decimals and dividing, don't panic. 1 over 0.2 is the same as 1 over 2/10. How do we divide by a fraction? We multiply by the reciprocal. So this is the same as 10 over 2, which equals 5. Now I'm going to use the formula from up here. I'm going to plug in these numbers. So the change in GDP is going to equal the spending multiplier, which is 5 times the change in spending, which was 10 million from the question. 5 times 10 million equals 50 million. And that's your final answer for here. I like to put a little box around my final answers. The nation's NPS is 0.10, so we're going to get the spending multiplier. 1 over 0.1 equals 1 over 1/10. Again, how do we divide by a fraction? We multiply by the reciprocal. It equals 10. We're going to plug in the 10 into this formula. If business investment declines by 15, so the change in GDP is going to equal the spending multiplier times a negative 15 because spending is decreasing and going down to 15. So this equals $150 million of lost GDP. Sorry, I forgot to put my dollar sign in. I'm plugging it in. And that would be your change in GDP for this one. You also can say, like, you can use a negative sign, but you also can say something like it decreased by 150 million. Okay? So those are our final answers for number 2. Bouncing down to number 3, it says the nation's marginal propensity to consume is 0.75. Again, we're trying to give you practice with the common ones. Also, what's common? Not giving you the MPS, giving you the MPC, having you to know the formula and to do a little extra work in order to get there. Who's paying attention is really what the College Board wants to know. So 1 over 0.25 is the same as 1 over 1/4. And that is going to turn out to be 4 when we multiply by the reciprocal. Now we're sort of changing the task. We want to solve here for how much the spending is. So go back to your formula. The change in GDP equals the spending multiplier times the change in spending. So therefore, if I know the change in GDP that's needed, I then can prescribe the change in spending that's necessary. So recessionary gap is a term that you may or may not be familiar with just yet in your studies. It depends on when you're watching this video. But this means that the economy is in a recession and we need to have $80 billion worth of GDP growth to close that recessionary gap. So the change in GDP is already $80 billion, and that equals the spending multiplier, which is 4 times what? Well, 4 times 20 billion works out nicely there. So your answer is going to be 20 billion of government spending for number 3. And number 4 adds another little complication here. MPC is 0.9. We've already practiced that same skill in number 2. The multiplier is going to be 10 because, again, it's 1 over 0.1. That equals 1 over 1/10, and that equals 10. So now it says government spending is going to go down by 10 million and consumer spending is going to go up by 5. So total, if you added these together, the economy is losing $5 million worth of spending. So that's a change in spending. So what's going to happen to the GDP? The change in GDP is going to equal the spending multiplier times the change in spending, which we had to calculate on its own over here, a negative $5 million. And that's going to equal a loss of $50 million in the change in GDP. Oh, I keep forgetting my dollar sign. I'm doing the very thing that students do that I remind them not to do, which is don't forget your dollar sign. So that's the spending multiplier handout. And hopefully if you needed to hear this again, this was a good refresher, or if you're somebody who was absent, it helped you catch up.